Presented by Historical Story YT. For thousands of years, the vast plains of southern England have whispered secrets into the wind. On these open Salisbury plains, a ring of giant stones stands, tall and silent, a prehistoric monument that has captured the world's curiosity. This is Stonehenge, and you're watching Historical Story YT, where real history comes alive. A monument older than the pyramids. Stonehenge was built more than 4,500 years ago, making it older than the Great Pyramid of Giza. Archaeologists believe construction began around 3000 BCE and continued in several stages over the next 1,500 years. But who built it? And why Stonehenge wasn't built in one go? The earliest stage was a simple circular ditch with a bank, a type of Neolithic henge. Over time, massive sarsen stones and smaller bluestones were transported from as far as Wales, nearly 150 miles away, an incredible feat for a prehistoric society without wheels or cranes. The builders, not just primitive people, contrary to the idea of primitive cavemen. The builders of Stonehenge were skilled planners, astronomers, and engineers. Recent archaeological evidence shows that the people who worked here ate well, held ceremonial feasts, and had complex social structures. Bones found nearby suggest that people came from all across the British Isles, possibly making Stonehenge a kind of pilgrimage site. Mystery of the stone's alignment. One of the most striking features of Stonehenge is its astronomical alignment. Every year on the summer solstice, the rising sun shines directly into the center of the monument. Thousands still gather to witness this breathtaking moment, just as people may have done thousands of years ago. But was Stonehenge a calendar, a solar temple, a burial site, or something more spiritual? Some scholars believe it was a sacred site for honoring the dead, especially since cremated remains were found buried in its earliest layers. Others suggest it was a healing center, as bones found nearby showed signs of illness and injury. Transporting the stones? An ancient mystery. One of the most puzzling questions is, how were the stones moved? The largest stones, known as sarsens, are believed to have come from the Marlborough Downs, about 20 miles away. The bluestones, however, came from Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away. How did they transport these multi-ton stones over such long distances? Without modern tools, theories include dragging them on wooden sledges over logs, floating them along rivers, or even using frozen ground in winter to slide them still. No theory has been universally accepted. Legends and myths. Stonehenge has also been the subject of myths and legends. In medieval times, people believed it was built by Merlin the wizard, who magically transported the stones from Ireland. Others said it was a giant's dance turned to stone. But while those legends may not be true, they show how long Stonehenge has fired the imagination of mankind. Modern discoveries, thanks to modern technology, especially ground-penetrating radar and 3D mapping, new secrets are still being uncovered. In recent years, archaeologists discovered that Stonehenge was part of a larger ritual landscape, including Durrington Walls, a massive Neolithic village, an avenue, a processional path linking the site to the River Avon. This suggests that Stonehenge wasn't just a monument. It was the heart of a sacred land used for ceremonies, burials, and possibly even gatherings from distant tribes. Conclusion: a silent witness of the past. To this day, Stonehenge stands as a monument to human ingenuity, mystery, and the timeless desire to connect with the universe. It remains one of the greatest unsolved puzzles of history, built without writing. Machines or metal tools, yet aligned with the stars and standing proud after 4,500 years. This has been Historical Story YT, where real stories from the past are brought to light. If you enjoyed exploring the mystery of Stonehenge, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more true tales from history. Because history isn't just about dates, it's about the stories that shaped our world.